for being with us this morning. I do appreciate it.
Thank you, John.
Coffee.
All right. So the former, I should say, chair of the Federal Reserve with a surprising statement, what she said about the future of interest rates and what it could mean for you. Ahead.
Freezing cold. Blazing heat. Rain-X Silicone Advantage wiper blades are engineered to withstand the most extreme conditions. They last 2 times longer than traditional wipers. If Rain-X Silicone Advantage wipers survive these conditions, clearly they'll last in yours. Rain-X, outsmart the elements. Find Rain-X Silicone Advantage wipers at these retailers.
Good, they're here. You can just leave them on the porch.
Help protect your packages with the ADT Video Doorbell. Package Protection Service. Brought to you by ADT.
If you had $20 to spend, what could you get? A wash and wax for your car? 2 new reeds? Or for as low as $20 a month, you can get talk, text, and data from Consumer Cellular with no contract and connections on the nation's largest wireless networks. You'll also receive award-winning support. Consumer Cellular has received the J.D. Power Award for highest customer service again. Plus, AARP members get exclusive discounts. Switch to Consumer Cellular today. With our 30-day guarantee, it's completely risk-free. Call, go online, or find us at Target.
Never had bacon. It ruins everything without bacon forever. I never get Hulu. With live TV and tons of shows and movies, it's like the bacon of TV.
When was the last time you did something for the first time? Discovered water that was 20 shades of blue. Where a butler served you cocktails on a beach. Ever dined in Paris one night and in India the next? Or the last time you felt like this? Sandals Resorts. With everything included, there's a first time for everything. Call 1-800-SANDALS.
One day I'm chewing a piece of hard candy and my 2 front teeth snapped off. My teeth were so messed up. I work in a casino. When I would laugh or engage with the players, I did it like this a lot. It's because I was embarrassed of my teeth. I don't think dentures were ever a solution. The only option for me was Clear Choice.
David was due for a complete reconstruction. Because we have the surgeon and the prosthodontist and the lab in one facility working together as a team, we can perform this procedure in one day.
The Clear Choice one-day approach is making dental implants a reality for people all over the country who suffer from missing or failing teeth.
The whole procedure was done in the same day. Had a beautiful smile.
Schedule your free consultation today. We'll even talk about financing options.
If I don't get at least 5 or 6 compliments a day at work, it wouldn't be normal. You go, wow, those teeth, they're gorgeous. It's all because of Clear Choice.
Call Clear Choice today.
This is Huntsville, Alabama, a.k.a. Rocket City, USA.
This is a very difficult job. Failure is not an option.
More than half of employees across the country bring financial stress to work.
If you're stressed out financially at home, you're going to be too worried to be able to do a good job.
I want to be able to offer all the benefits that keep them satisfied.
It is the people. That is really the only asset that you have.
Put your employees on a path to financial wellness with Prudential. Bring your challenges.
CNN Business Now is brought to you by Prudential.
All right, it is time for CNN Business Now. The guessing game over the Fed. Will it or won't it raise rates again this year? It just got a lot more interesting. Our chief business correspondent, Christine Romans, is with me now. It sounds wonky to people when you talk Fed rates, but it matters to every single American.
It really does, and it says a lot about the economy, really. The former Fed chief Janet Yellen injecting some drama, Poppy, into this guessing game over the Fed's next move with this. The next move from the Fed could be to cut rates.
If global growth really weakens and that spills over to the United States, or financial conditions tighten more and we do see a weakening in the U.S. economy, it's certainly possible that the next move is a cut.
That's news. Fed guessing has shifted dramatically recently. The Fed has raised rates 7 times in the Trump presidency with the strong U.S. economy, but last week kept interest rates steady and suggested it might be done hiking rates this year. Just a few weeks ago, Fed policymakers suggested as many as 2 increases were on the way this year. Now, Yellen expects a strong 2019 economy, Poppy, but mentioned several risks: weak economic data from China and Europe, uncertainties about trade policy, Brexit. Now, current Fed Chair Jerome Powell, criticized by the president for raising rates, recently signaled patience on rates and said his more dovish approach to rates is not caving to criticism from the president and the stock market. John?
All right, Christine Romans, thank you very much. We're watching that pretty closely.
Yeah.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's clapback at President Trump during the State of the Union has received a lot of play online. CNN's Jeannie Mose explains.
She was the show behind the show, nodding no when the president declared the State of the Union is
strong.
Muttering commentary to herself, smiling at colleagues, urging new female members of Congress to rise, rolling her eyes.
Ridiculous partisan investigations.
But Nancy Pelosi became the queen of condescending applause after President Trump proposed rejecting the politics of revenge and embracing the common good. She clapped madly, their eyes met.
Pelosi was like, "You're never getting your wall."
Comedian Patton Oswalt congratulated Speaker Pelosi for inventing the you clap.
Come on, y'all.
It launched 1 million gifs. The internet was rocked with memes as Photoshoppers added things like golden handcuffs. The clapback reminded one guy of when I tell my wife I changed a diaper. And then there was the mystery. What was Nancy reading?
Not right.
Some called it rude and petty for Pelosi to bury her nose in papers. Was it the Mueller report or Trump's tax returns or a menu?
I kept expecting a waiter to come over with an order of buffalo wings.
Nah, she was just reading along with the president's speech. Of course, Nancy wasn't the only head-shaking eye roller in the House. Presidential hopeful Kamala Harris looked exasperated, as did Kirsten Gillibrand, who even used her eye roll as a fundraising appeal, then took it down after critics said it violated House rules. Speaker Pelosi's daughter, Christine, tweeted, "Oh yes, that clap took me back to the teen years. She knows, and she knows that you know. All we know is that all that clapping was the speaker's seal of disapproval." Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
All right, our thanks to Jeannie for that. Democrats with a new investigation into the Trump administration, crossing the red line, saying they want to look at his money, looking at his tax returns. What is in there? We have a new response from the president. New Day continues right now.
The American people have a right to know that their president is acting on their behalf.
It's called